to the Little Lambs Show. Come on, Nancy kids. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Calling all children, it's time to gather round. God's little children, it's time to gather round now. Little lambs faithful to God's command. Blessed ones, the children in the church of Christ. It's time for our show, it's time to sing and play, and for our faith to grow, by loving only our God's way. Little members of the Church of Christ, let's all gather round today.
Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Saudações a todos os nossos telespectadores e ouvintes, pais e filhos em todo o mundo. É sábado de novo e bem-vindo ao nosso programa infantil de rádio visual favorito, INCRadio Little Labs. Este é o show para crianças, onde aprendemos a vida dos personagens bíblicos, diferentes idiomas, fatos interessantes sobre comida, plantas, animais de estimação e lugares. Mais importante é aprendermos valores cristãos e construção de personagem. Como somos rádio-visual, nossos ouvintes podem realmente nos assistir. YouTube basta digitar e pesquisar INC Rádio e clique em Ao Vivo Agora. In English, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Greetings to all our viewers and listeners, parents and kids all over the world. It's Saturday again and welcome our favorite visual radio kids show, INCRadio Little Lambs, the show for kids where we learn the life of Bible characters, different languages, interesting facts about food, plants, pets, and places. Most importantly, we are taught Christian values and character building. Since we're a visual radio, our listeners can actually watch us on YouTube. Just type in search INC Radio and click live now. Thank you, po.
Before we introduce our guests, we would like to express our special thanks to Brother Angelo Aranio Manalo, CEBSI President and CEO, thank you po, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you very much po for allowing us to have this INCRadio Little Lambs. We love you po. We promise to always be united with you by being active in many church activities and always be obedient to God's commandments. Thank you po.
Good morning, everybody. A pleasant good morning to all our viewers and listeners. Happy Saturday. It's Little Lambs time. Little Lambs again in our INC radio program, our weekend program here for kids. And how are you guys? Thanks for tuning into our INC Radio Little Lambs. So let us welcome another teacher. We have Brother Andrew here. I'm Sister Jean Jimeno, live from Miami po. Brother Andrew.
Good morning, Sister Jean, and all our listeners throughout the world. Thank you for joining us today. We have very cool, comfortable weather here in the Carolinas. I'm wondering how everybody else's weather is around the world.
That's right, Brother Andrew. So let's start with Sister Kate there in Malaysia. Can you tell us your weather condition and what time are you in right now?
Thank you po. Hello everyone watching, my name is Kate and I am from Malaysia, and the current weather was a bit sunny and it is 27 degrees Celsius and it feels like 33 degrees Celsius. And hi semua yang mematong, nama saya Kate dan saya berasal dari Malaysia dan cuaca sekarang agak cerah dan sepenuh 27 darjah Celsius. Rasanya seperti 33 darjah Celsius. Terima kasih. Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Sister Kate. You have grown so much, huh, Sister Kate? A young lady now. So what do you do in that kind of weather in Malaysia? It's evening right now, right?
Yes po. But during the afternoon, I bake cookies and I let my family taste them. And Right now, I am I am now doing INCRadio Little Labs.
Yes, awesome. Thank you, Sister Kate. And you've got a wonderful thing that you did. You cook or bake some cookies,
Yes,
right? What kind of cookie did you bake?
I baked chocolate chip cookies with Oreo
Mm.
sprinkles pot.
Ooh, that sounds yeah, looks like tasty. Awesome. All right, thank you, Sister Kate. And what about, let's go now to Sister Tenten there in Sweden. How's the weather in Sweden and what's the time there, Sister Tenten?
Here in Sweden po, it's 20 degrees Celsius po, and it's pretty sunny po. And it's 16 and it's 4:06 p.m. po. In
For
Swedish,
us?
in
Yes,
Swedish po,
please.
vädret idag är det 20 grader Celsius och det är överväg soligt. Och tiden här i Sverige är det 16:06 eller 4:06 p.m.
Awesome. I'm so amazed with these kids, Brother Andrew, when they speak the language, right? Whatever country they're in right now. It's awesome. Right, Sister Stanton speaking Swedish. So what do you do at that time there in that weather condition, Sister Tenten? What do kids normally do?
Mostly we like riding our scooter or go outside, and sometimes I stay inside and draw.
Awesome. Like, yeah, you got that hobby that you like, drawing. I like drawing too. All right. Thank you so much, Sister Tenten. So from Sweden, let's move on to Miami. From Miami, Florida, USA, Sister Michaela and Brother Kalen. What's the weather condition there and what time is it?
It's currently 10:07 a.m. and it is 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. And what do normally kids do?
Usually we would play or read indoors, but because it's really hot outside.
Oh, that's right. It's okay. Oh, there's looping there. I can hear myself, Brother Andrew. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's kind of hot. I could say that it's hot here in Miami, but this is a wonderful thing, or you can call it Miami weather. It's very unpredictable, Brother Andrew, and all our viewers and listeners, because we have like a sudden burst of rain, and it looks like a hurricane. Yeah. Then suddenly, maybe for an hour or two, it's done. There's no more rain, and it seems like nothing happened, and the trees are not moving. It's like not even a wind. so, so, yeah, that's a welcome to Florida. They call it welcome to our unpredictable weather. So always get ready, okay, with your boots and whatever umbrella if you have, or raincoats. All right, from Miami, Florida, let's go to uh, Brazil in South America. Let's hear from Sister Ansi.
Aqui em Copacabana, Brasil, 11 sábado de manhã, hoje está ensolarado com temperatura de 24 graus Celsius ou 79 graus Fahrenheit. Obrigada. In English po, here in Copacabana, Brazil, 11 Saturday morning, today is sunny with a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius or 79 degrees Fahrenheit po. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sister Ansi. Wow, beautiful weather in Brazil at this time. Not like here in Miami. It's kind of hot for us here. All right, so what do you do there in Brazil? What people do at that kind of weather, Sister Ansi?
Usually, when it's Sunday po, with this weather po, I like to go outside and skating po, or go to the beach po. But usually, when it's Saturday po, when I have little lamps po, after I like to draw and use my instruments po. Thank you po.
Awesome. What instruments are you playing?
I like to use the piano and the ukulele po.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. While you're still young, try to develop your skills. Okay. And that's a good way to improve yourself. All right. From Brazil, let's go now to Vietnam with Sister Tintin and Brother David there in Vietnam. How are you there, Sister Tintin?
We're doing great po. The weather here in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam po is 27 degrees Celsius po. It feels like 32. And right now po, it is currently raining and with a little bit of lightning po.
Hmm. Okay, it's so what time is it there in Vietnam?
The time here po is 9:10 p.m. in the evening po.
Okay, so what do people normally do at that time?
Normally po, some people would rest early po, or they would stay inside because the rain here is very strong po, that it would cause a flood. And so it's better to stay inside po.
Yeah, so yeah, I think from the updates, I don't know if we have heard about it, Brother Andrew. There's like a hurricane in the Pacific, but the storm or the hurricane stays there in the Pacific area, Pacific Ocean. So
Yes, for our brethren and anybody listening from Hawaii, please be alert and stay tuned to local conditions. We think you will be fine, but you may have some what we call exciting weather.
yes, po. So thank you so much, Sister Tintin. So hopefully, all the brethren there and all our viewers and listeners there in Vietnam, please stay safe, po. And hopefully, nobody gets hurt with this kind of weather. All right, let's move on to Brother Sean there in Macau, China. Brother Sean, how are you?
Hello, I'm really good too.
Okay. Do you know the weather condition there, Brother Sean? What's and the time?
In Macau po, it's 29 degrees po, and then clearly po, and it's Saturday, August 24, 9:45 p.m. po.
Okay. Thank you so much, Brother Sean. That's awesome. So, hmm, is it it's already evening in Macau and thank you. What do you normally do there at that time, Brother Sean? It's about time to sleep.
Uh,
If it's not Little Lambs, what do you do?
um,
You sleep?
I play iPad too much.
You
Again.
play your video games? All right. Okay, so just have discipline in your playing games, right? With your video games. So don't spend too much time in there. Okay, thank you so much for giving us a weather report, and hope everybody listening to us, wherever you are in whatever area or time zones you are in, we are praying for the safety of everyone. Let's proceed now to the word of the show with our Sister Tantan and Sister Victoria.
Hello, everybody. It's time for your favorite segment. Are you ready to unscramble the letters? Let's go and find out our word of the show. O S B E N V A R T, pot, which means good or quick at noticing things.
Thank you, Sister Tenten, Sister Victoria, and Sister Victoria. It's awesome. You can read your letters now in the alphabet. Yes. Are you in school now, Sister Victoria?
Yes, pot.
Awesome. And how old are you again?
6, pot.
6. Oh, you're in kinder. Are you in kinder?
Yes, pot.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, time flies. Brother Andrew, Sister Victoria was just like a baby. So when she started joining Little Lambs, she was just a baby. I would like to say hello to another baby. What's the name of your sister, Sister Tenten?
Baby Red.
Red? Yeah, Baby Red. Okay, Baby Red will soon be in Little Lambs. Thank you for Sister Janice and Brother Ariel for your kids are really active in Little Lambs. Okay, so let us now move on to our Bible story. So you have heard our word of the show. Let us find out that word later on. So for our Bible story, we'll give it to Brother Andrew. And who are you with, Brother Andrew, in this story?
With Sister Ancy, with Sister Kate, and I believe that the three of us, Paul.
Okay, I think Brother David is here, and probably Brother David can do that part of King Solomon.
Oh, okay, great,
Okay,
Paul.
go ahead. But
One day, two women came to Solomon. They stood before him. One of the women said,
My master, this woman and I live in the same house. I gave birth to a baby while she was there with me. 3 days later, this woman also gave birth to a baby. No one else was in this house with us. There were only two of us. One night, this woman's baby died. So during the night, she took my son from my bed while I was asleep. She carried him to her bed. Then she put the dead baby in my bed. The next morning, I got up to feed my baby, but I saw that he was dead. Then I looked at him more closely, and I saw that he was not my son.
the two women argued before the king on who is the real mother of the baby. Then King Solomon said,
Each of you says the living baby is your own, and each of you says the dead baby belongs to the other woman.
Then King Solomon set his servants to get a sword and ordered his servants to cut the living baby into two pieces and give each woman half of the baby. The real mother of the living child was full of love for her son. She said to the king,
Please, my master, don't kill him. Give the baby to her.
but the other woman said,
Neither of us will have him. Cut him into two pieces.
Then King Solomon said,
Give the baby to the first woman. Don't kill him. She is the real mother.
when the people of Israel heard about King Solomon's decision, they respected him very much. They saw that he had wisdom from God to make the right decisions. God gave great wisdom to Solomon. Solomon could understand many things. His wisdom was as hard to measure as the sand on the seashore. His wisdom was greater than the wisdom of all the men in the east, and his wisdom was greater than all the wisdom of the men in Egypt. He was wiser than any other man on earth. King Solomon became famous in all the countries around Israel and Judah. During his life, King Solomon spoke 3,000 wise teachings. He also knew 1,005 songs. He taught about many different kinds of plants. He also taught about animals, birds, crawling things, and fish. People from all nations came to listen to King Solomon's wisdom.
all right, thank you so much, po, Brother Angel and Sister Ansi, Sister Kate, and Brother David for our beautiful Bible story. Let us now move on to our quiz and with Sister Michaela and Brother Kaylan. Go ahead.
How many women came to Solomon?
Letter A, 2, letter B, 4, letter C, 6, letter D, 8.
Yes, Sister Victoria.
A, 2, 4.
Very good. Let us go to our next question.
The first woman gave birth to a baby. How many days later did the other woman give birth?
Letter A, a week, letter B, a day, letter C, a month, or letter D, 3 days.
Sister Kate,
D. 3 days, po.
very good. And in our chat, I see that Brother our Christian Rhoda has correctly answered one of the questions. Let us go to our third question.
What happened to the second woman's baby?
Letter A, the baby was put for adoption. Letter B, baby died. Letter C, baby grew into a healthy young boy. Or letter D, baby got sick.
Team Sweden, what is your answer?
Letter B, Papa. Baby sighed.
Very good. Sister Victoria and Sister Ten are right on the answers. Let us go to our fourth question.
What did the two women do before the king?
Letter A.
They
They served him food. Letter B. They played music, instruments. Letter C. They argued on who well
is
is the real mother of the baby. Letter D. They cleaned up the place.
Brother Sean has the answer. Brother Sean, go ahead.
As it's simple, they argued on who is the real mother of the baby.
Very good. And in our chat, our Christian Rhoda continues to get the answers. And Christine also answered a question for us. Let's go to the next question.
What did King Solomon instruct his servants to do with the baby?
Letter A. Give it to the first woman. Letter B. Give it to the second woman. Letter C. Adopt the baby. Or letter D. Cut the baby in half.
Yes, Brother David.
D. Cut the baby in half.
Very good. Next question.
What did the real mother say?
Letter A. Letter A. Give out the baby for adoption. Letter B. They will sell the baby to the king. Letter C. Don't kill the baby. Give the baby to the other woman. Or letter D. Neither of us will have him.
Sister Absi.
Letter C po. Don't kill the baby. Give the baby to the other woman po.
Very good. And I see that Brother our Christian Rhoda is continuing to answer the questions correctly in our chat. Thank you, Brother our Christian Rhoda. Let us go to the next question.
What was the decision of King Solomon when he heard the woman's reaction?
Letter A. He will adopt the child. Letter B. The woman will take turns taking care of the baby. Letter C. Give it to the woman who is willing to give up the child to save his life. Or letter D. His servants will take care of the child.
Sister Ten.
Letter C po. Give it to the woman who is willing to give up the child to save his life.
Very good. Next question.
How many wise teachings did King Solomon speak?
Letter A. 300. Letter B. 3,000. Letter B. 30. Letter C. 30. Or letter D. 2,000.
Sister Victoria.
D. 3,000.
Very good. Next question.
How many songs did King Solomon know?
Letter A. 101. 1001. Letter B. 1050. Letter C. 1500. Or letter D. 1005.
Yes, Brother Sean.
Is it B for 1005?
Very good. And Brother our Christian Rhoda continues to answer correctly too. I'm amazed we have children who speak more than one language, children who play musical instruments, children who correctly answer the questions. This is very joyful to listen to, Sister Jean.
Yes, awesome, brother Andrew. I'm so happy listening, and I think even our viewers and listeners in our YouTube live chat, they're also active, listening and joining also, brother Andrew. So, yeah, we have a beautiful story today, but please stay with us. We'll have a quick break, and after that, we'll give you a quick summary of the story. Stay with us.
Ito ang INC Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpawid mula sa Quezon City.
Sunday is the best day to get relaxed, travel,
Tara at samahan niyo kami.
do activities with your family, and make bonds with your family. At syempre, Sunday is the best day din to listen to your favorite INC original music.
Manong magpakasigla sa mga gawain ng iglesia. We're always trying to be prepared. Let's celebrate and praise our God above.
Watch and listen every Sunday, 7 to 8:30 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. Para maging beautiful ang inyong Sunday sa programang Beautiful Sunday only here at INC Radio.
Buying stationery and book shopping are some of the things in our back-to-school preparation list. How about you? What are the preparations you usually do before going back to school? Share with us this Sunday, August 25, from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, Philippine Standard Time. Only at INC Radio Hong Kong Satellite Studio. Your Sunday lunch date.
Candies, cake, and ice creams. Totally delicious but should be avoided for some. Watch this Sunday, August 25, 2024 at 9 p.m. China Standard Time, Philippine Standard Time, only here in INC Radio Macau Satellite Studio, as Dr. John Martin Cruz, an internal medicine specialist, will discuss the basics of diabetes. Take care of your health by learning basics of common sickness. See you there!
Welcome back to INC Radio Little Lambs. Happy Saturday, everybody. And we're back here with our awesome kids of the members of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo. Hi, Brother Andrew. How are you?
I'm great, Sister Jean. I really enjoyed that Bible story.
Awesome. Yes, Brother Andrew, that Bible story, can we have a quick summary of that? And what is our takeaway from the lesson?
Well, first of all, we have to remember the story before this story. Remember, our Almighty God had said to King Solomon, "You can pray for anything you want." Did he pray for riches? No. He prayed for wisdom. Why? Because he wanted to be the best ruler possible of Israel. So, in that context, think about what happened. He's confronted with a situation where two women claim that the live baby is theirs and that the dead baby is the other person's baby. So, how did King Solomon use the wisdom given to him by God so that the truth would be revealed? He ordered that the baby be cut in half. Was the baby cut in half? No, but the order was given in front of the two women. What happened? The one who was the true mother, the true parent, said, "You can give the baby to the other woman." The other woman's, the evil one, the not true mother, said, "Cut the baby in half." And so it became obvious who was the mother of the live baby. Why did this happen? Because the wisdom that King Solomon prayed for was given to him by our Almighty God. And this was in the context of him being a ruler. Also, we can show the true love of the true mother who is willing to give her baby up so that the baby would live.
Thank you so much, Brother Andrew, for that very important lesson that we can learn from this very short Bible story, but very meaningful. Right? So, for you kids, little lambs, so what are we going to pray to God so that you will be successful in your studies? Rachel, yes, Sister Ansi.
We should pray for wisdom po and knowledge.
Awesome, Sister Ansi. Okay, so always remember that. Always pray. And that prayer always works, right? With our Father in heaven, He will answer our prayers. Okay, what else can you learn from this story? As Brother Andrew mentioned, is the love of the true parent, of a mother. So, what can you give in response to the love of your parents? What are you going to do, kids? Anybody? Do you love your mom and dad, Sister Kate?
Yes po.
Yeah. So what can you do to reciprocate that love? What kind of
I
child should you be?
I would help cook po. I mostly cook noodles or like make rice po or egg. I would help them cook for dinner or lunch, and I would clean the house and wash the dishes and fold the clothes
Awesome.
po.
Good job, Sister Kate. I'm so proud of you being a good child. Okay. That is one. That's the best. Okay. I hope some kids who are listening would also emulate our Sister Kate. What about the rest? How can you show your love for your parents also? Anybody? Sister Tintin, Sister Michaela, or Sister Ansi for now, while others are thinking what they're gonna say. All right.
I also usually like to pray for my parents po whenever they're outside po. When I'm staying home alone po, I like to pray for God's guidance so that they won't get into accidents po.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sister Ansi. Of course, we always pray for our safety, especially if you are away from your parents. Very good, Sister Ansi. The rest, how about you guys? Hello? Anybody else? Sister Tintin and Brother David? Yes?
Um, I would like do our chores po or by studying hard po and maybe helping them in the church duties po.
Awesome. Good job, Sister Christine, and also Brother David. Yes, okay. So when your parents get home and they're tired from work, what do you normally do? Do you greet them? Sister Tenten, what do you do when like daddy came from work, he's tired, probably he has some grocery bags with him. What do you do, Sister Tenten?
When he comes home from work, then we just go because we heard someone open the door. So we just run, and me and Victoria just hug him.
Awesome. Oh, how would you feel with that, Brother Andrew? If your kids would like that runs, like they're so excited to see you again at the end of the day.
Very happy, very loved, and re energized, Paul.
Awesome. So yeah, kids, okay, show your parents you love them, you care for them, and that stress of the day will be gone with you hug them, right? Brother Andrew. All right, thank you so much, kids. And let's move on now to our alphabet of virtues and Christian values. Let us see. What are we having here, Brother Andrew?
Observing is not the same thing as seeing. Seeing is passive. For example, you see everything around you as you go to work, but you rarely look for anything specific or note down information to use later. Observation, however, is a process of paying attention intently and actively so you can gather specific information to assess. Now, let me ask our Little Lamb panelists a question. In school, should we just be seeing or should we be observing? Yes, Sister Kate, what do you think? Seeing or observing?
Observant po.
Very good. Because do you learn more seeing or observing? Who can answer that? Do you think we learn more seeing or observing? What do you think, Sister 1010? Do you think we learn more just seeing or by observing?
Observing thought.
Very good. Sister Ansi, can you continue reading about training your brain?
She logged out for now. I think she has some internet problem, Brother Andrew.
Okay, let me continue then. Training your brain to observe allows you to learn and remember more about the people, places, and events and situations around you, to pick up on details that you otherwise might miss. Who here has had extra credit in a school test and gotten the answer right because they were observant to hear everything the teacher said or wrote down on the blackboard or put in the folder or in the paperwork? Who's been done well on extra credit before? Raise your hands. Okay, Sister 1010. Let's see, Sister Michaela, very good. And some of the others have done well in extra credit. Why do observation skills matter? Training your brain to observe allows you to learn and remember more about the people, places, events, and situations around you, to pick up on details that you might otherwise miss. Critically assessing your observation then helps you to understand, to reach well-informed conclusions, and to solve problems more effectively. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think a person's height or how they act is more important? A person's height or how they act? What would you say based on your observations? What do you think is more important, a person's height or how they act? What do you think?
Is it they never act?
How they act, correct. It's much more important how a person acts rather than their height. I mean, height can help you reach things, but it's much more important how we act. In turn, these abilities strengthen your workplace and interpersonal skills, improving the way you interact with the people and the environments around you. Here are some tips for being more observant. Who would like to read Know Your Subject?
Before we proceed with that, Brother Andrew, because let's try to unscramble the word.
Okay.
Let's try to unscramble the word, Sister 1010. Okay, maybe Sister Victoria should read it again, the letters, before we unscramble it. Sister Victoria.
O S B E N V R A R T.
Okay, at the count of 3, can you please unmute yourselves and tell us what is the word of the show? 1, 2, 3.
Observant.
Okay, can you spell observant? Anybody? Yes, Brother Sean.
O B S E R V A N T.
Very good, Brother Sean.
Awesome. Good job. Okay, now let us move on to the tips for becoming more observant.
Who would like to read number 1, Know Your Subject? Go ahead, Sister Michaela.
You can only be an informed observer when you know a team, person, place, pet, or a process that normally works. Example, pet cat or dog. You can see your pet has fur, nose, eyes, ears, tail, legs, etc. But when you observe them, you pay attention to details. Eyes. Are the pupils of your cat dilated? Your dog's tail wagging or tuck in? Nose dry or moist?
Let me ask a question and see who can answer. Let's say we see a dog and they're panting so much and they're just kind of slow movement. What do you think that dog might need? What would you do if a dog was panting? Yes, Brother David, what would you do?
Give it water.
Very good. And a second thing, what else could you do so that the dog would be exposed to less sunlight in addition to the water? where would you take the dog? So there's less sunlight. Yes, Brother David, do you know? Where would you take him? There's many
Uh,
right answers.
I will bring it to a shady area.
Perfect. So that's because we weren't just seeing, we are observing our pet, the dog, and making sure that we take care of our dog. Who would like to read number 2? Slow down and look outwards. Yes, Sister Ancy.
Number 2, slow down and look outwards. Pause or slow down. Focus on observing other people and your surroundings. Example, before you cross the street, you look left and right.
I'm going to ask Sister Jean a driving question about traffic safety. Sister Jean, do you just go right into a green light or do you make sure there's not somebody running a red light?
Yes, Brother Andrew, we have safety first, okay? We have to look. We
Thank
have
you
to
very much.
observe. Safety first. We have to observe whoever is on our left, on our back, right, on our right, before we cross, because there are some crazy drivers as well. No, they don't follow rules. So sometimes they think they are on the go side, but they're already on the red because sometimes they're cutting. What do you call that? Cutting the red light. So
Yeah, yes.
so we don't want any accidents. So we have to observe left and right, even at the rear. Okay, when you're driving, safety first.
Thank you very much, Sister Jean.
You're
Now,
welcome.
who would like to read Try Something New? Um, yes, Sister Christine.
Number 3, try something new. Visit museums or galleries, places which actively invite you to experience new things and to observe them closely. Example po, botanical park or a zoo po.
No, I love visiting botanical gardens and looking at all the plants. It relaxes me. It's very visually stimulating. I also, when I was in Japan, I loved visiting places that had all sorts of water and colored fish. Who here has visited someplace beautiful, and what can you share about it? What was it? Was it a zoo? Was it botanical gardens? Was it a museum? Was it art gallery? There's so many beautiful places we can go if we just work with our parents.
Sister Michaela.
There's like a garden pod nearby the Philippine Arena. It's very nice spot.
That sounds great. I hope someday I'll get to visit there also.
That's right. Brother Andrew, before you continue, let's just acknowledge those active brethren in YouTube. We have Arts Christian Rhoda. Happy Saturday evening, everyone, on INCRadio Lamps, and happy watching. Greetings from local of Noveleta, District of Cavite here in the Philippines. We also have Brother Mario Oka. Good evening here in the Philippines. Enjoy watching. Greetings from local of Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North, and Eman Bondoc. Good morning to all viewers of Little Lamps. Greetings from Miami, Florida, District of Caribbean. From Jem La Cuesta, happy viewings for greetings from Stockholm, Sweden, District of Northern Europe. And AJ Ancheta, awesome kids watching from Cayman Islands. Francis Macaria, hello Little Lambs, happy viewing, watching from Nassau, Bahamas, District of Caribbean. Eman Bondok, wow, Caribbean po is well represented. Bahamas, Cayman Islands, Miami, and Haiti is all watching Little Lambs. Thank you po. Janice La Cuesta, hello Little Lambs, watching from Stockholm, Northern Europe. And brother, so what else we have here? Victoria Zion La Cuesta. Hello, fellow little lambs. Garidem Zion La Cuesta. Shout out to Ate Tenten and Ate Victoria. Ka EJ, wow, Sister Kate, you're a good example of a loving daughter. So proud of our little lambs host. And Cherries Ann Karingal, but hashtag Batonola. And the word is observant po from AJ Ancheta. Thank you po for your active participation in our YouTube live chat. Go ahead po, Brother Andrew. What's next po?
Play memory games. Who would like to read that? Yes, Sister Christine, you want to read again? Go ahead. Play memory games.
Oh. Play memory games. Teacher will show a sheet of paper with letters and numbers for 10 seconds. Then we'll ask the kids what they remember.
That one's good, and I can give you another one. It's called Beat the Calculator. We used to play it as little when we were in college, and we would do numbers, 2 and 3 digit numbers, and try to see who could beat the calculator pool.
I haven't heard that kind of game, but that's awesome. How can you beat the calculator? That's a nice. Okay, some memory games. Okay, this is good for especially as you grow older, right? Because you're having a senior moments, like you're forgetting things. We are forgetting things, Brother Andrew. So let's have memory games.
Well, I also like to play a game when we're traveling. Like, okay, can you name the next 4 exits on this freeway? Or can you name what interchange goes which way? Or if you're going on this interchange, what direction are you going?
That's right. That's an awesome. Okay. So memory games, especially okay, help your grandparents. Okay, kids, little lambs, tell them always your names because your lolo or lola might forget your names already. Next one is keep a journal. Choose somewhere to sit, observe, and write about the details of what and whom you encounter. Who is keeping a journal here? Anybody from the kids? You starting a journal? Yes,
Oh,
Sister
wow.
Kate. Go ahead, Sister Kate. Share it to us.
So I would keep a journal and write down important stuff. I have like a lot of journals, so I just put them in order, like one for school, for notes, one for what did I do today, and one for my feelings, and so on. That's what I do.
Awesome, Sister Kate. That's good. I heard something like a journal of what I feel. That's a good one, right? Especially if you cannot express what you say. If you're angry, write it down in a journal, right? So that would help. So at least you have an outlet of your emotion. It's very good. Thank you, Sister Kate. And then last one is develop your critical thinking skills. Example, you notice your baby brother crawling near the stairs. You smell something is burning. You notice the dark clouds forming, thunder and lightning comes. What do you do? All right. So being observant is very good. It involves the five senses, okay? Not just your eyes. Because if it just involve your eyes, then that's just seeing. You're seeing something, but you're not understanding, you're not aware of what is going on around you. So being observant is you are using your five senses. Kids, do you know your five senses? Yes? Give me one, aside from seeing. Yes, Sister Michaela. Sense of? What is it?
Hearing po.
Sense of hearing. So you use your ear. What else? Brother Kaylan.
Sight.
Sight, that is already your eyes or seeing. Yes. What else? Sister Tenten.
Feeling.
Feelings. Yes, you feel. What else? Feeling for the skin. Sister Ansi.
Tasting po.
Tasting, right? Okay, what else, Sister? Who was raising her hand? Oh, Brother Sean.
Is it touching?
Touching, yes, or the feelings, yes. What else, Sister Tintin?
Smelling po.
Smelling. Okay, so it's the sense of smell. So that is when you how you observe. Okay, so you can develop your critical thinking skills if you have the being observant, right? And it's very important. So you smell
And so,
something that's burning. Yes, Brother Andrew.
and so what I call a sixth sense, and I would say that's the sense of intuition, like this doesn't add up. Something is not right. And you have to ask yourself, what is bothering me? Like, how come it's bright in the middle of the night? Oh, okay, that's a full moon. It's not lightning. Or how come it's very dark in the middle of the day? Is that an ominous storm? Or why is everything quiet and the sky looks pink? I hope we're not going to have a tornado.
That's right. It's a sense of intuition. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing, Brother Andrew. So, develop critical skills. So don't put yourself in a box, right? We call it you're a person in a box, meaning whatever is being instructed to you, that's it. You don't think anymore, right? So there are some people who are in the box, like they are in the box going to some locations, and they're undependent on their GPS, right? So if without the GPS or without their cell phones, they don't know where to go. That's a person in the box. Like, for example, you get stuck in the traffic. What are you gonna do? So you're so dependent in your GPS. So you have to think of, you must know how to read the map, right? So you can see what other exits you have to go to. What is the nearest exit? What is the nearest, like for example, nearest food restaurant you have to go to? Okay, so don't be a person in a box. So develop your critical thinking, and that's very important in life, right? Okay, so that's what we learned for today. The time now is 10:51 Eastern Standard Time, and that is 10:51 in the evening Philippine Standard Time. Let us have our translation of being observant. Everybody, learn the Tagalog first. Can you say it in Tagalog or in Filipino? What is observant in Filipino language?
Mapagmasid.
Okay, Brother Andrew, I like it when you do it. Okay, say it, Brother David. Filipino.
Masid po.
Yes, mapagmasid. Very good. Okay, so any translations from our kids? Let's start. Yes, Sister Tenten.
Observant in Swedish po, it's uppmärksam.
Okay, can you read that, Sister Kate? And translate to your language in Malay.
Mark Sam.
It's correct.
Oh, okay. Thank you po.
Good job, Kate.
Thank you po. And for Malay and Chinese po, observant means pemerhati and kwanchali.
Okay, Sister Ansi.
Can you repeat the first one po?
Okay po. Pemerhati.
Is it pemerhati po?
Correct po.
And the second one is, can you repeat it too po?
Sure po. Kwanchali.
Is it guachali?
Correct po.
Good job, Sister Ansi.
Thank you po.
All right.
In
Portuguese.
Portuguese po, it's observante. Observante.
All right. Try that, Sister Tintin.
Observante. Is that correct po?
In the end po, here in the TE, it's like TI po, like chi po. Observante.
Observancy.
Correct po.
Good job. That's Portuguese. Uh-huh.
So
Next.
in Vietnamese po is quan sat. Quan sat.
Okay, can you read that, Sister Michaela?
Can you repeat that po?
It's quan sat.
Kwansat.
Yes po, that's correct po.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. All right, so let's have fun now. Observant. Okay, so let us start a game with letter O. Well, animal with letter O. Yes, Tintin?
Ostrich po.
Okay. And Brother Sean?
Octopus.
Octopus. Very good, Brother Sean. Any more? No more? Okay.
I can give several.
Okay, Sister Michaela.
Orangutan.
Yes, very good. I like that. All right, let's have country or a place. Place or not just a country. Place, okay. Yes, Brother Sean?
Osaka, Japan.
Okay, very good. So we're just looking for a place, not a country. Okay, what else? Sister Ansi, place that starts with letter
Here in Brazil po, Ouro Preto po.
O. Okay, yes. Yes, Sister Michaela?
Oregon po.
Oregon, yes. Sister Tintin?
Oslo, Norway po.
Oslo, Norway. Very good. Anything else? Yes, Sister Ansi?
Is Oman a country po or?
Yes, it
Oman.
is. You're correct.
Yes, correct. You're correct. Very good. Anything else? Yes, Sister Kate?
Ottawa, Canada po.
Yes, Ottawa, Canada. Good job. Brother Sean?
Oman.
Yes, that was mentioned. Very good. Anything else? Yes, Sister Tintin?
Oahu po.
Yes, in Hawaii. Oahu, Hawaii. Okay, let's go to fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Yes, Sister Ansi?
Okra po.
Okra. Yes, good. Sister Kate?
Orange po.
Orange. Yes. Sister Tenten?
Onion.
Onion. Yes. Okay. Brother Sean?
Olives.
Olives. Yes. Okay. Very good. Yes, Tintin? And Brother David? Go ahead.
Oregano po.
Oregano. Okay. Yes. Anybody else?
How about a Tagalog vegetable that's big and green and yummy? That's 2 syllables.
What is that? Green, big, and yummy. Next letter po, Brother Andrew.
We'll start with an O. O-P. It sounds like you're saying yes in Tagalog with respect.
It starts with letter U, not O, Brother.
Oh, my mistake, Paul. I'm sorry, Paul. Thank you for correcting me, Paul. That's why they didn't know.
They didn't know, yes. Because if you say O-P-O, that is a respect. Opo.
Okay. So it's upo. Okay.
Opo.
Thank you, Paul.
But if it's a vegetable, it's upo. That's how you pronounce it. Upo. But the respect is opo. It's the accent, po.
Thank you, Paul.
No problem. Thank you. What time is it now? 10:57. Okay. Any greetings from among you guys? Any greetings?
Let us greet Brother Gary Garcia, the District Supervising Minister of the District of the Caribbean, Paul.
Thank you po. Kamarklin Lambino says hello here. Okay. And who else? Francis Macaria. Thank you po, Kaeman. All right. So anybody who wants to greet Sister Victoria?
I want to greet Mommy, Daddy. I love you po.
Very good. And Sister Tenten?
Thank you for watching po.
Sister Tenten?
I would like to greet Mama, Papa, and my Lola, and Ate Jem and Baby Red. Thank you for watching INCRadio Little Lambs. I love you po.
Okay. Thank you. Sister Kate?
I would like to greet my siblings and Angeline Grace de Vera in the Philippines right now. And I would like to thank Mommy Ginger that had her INCRadio this afternoon po. Thank you for watching. And INCRadio Little Lambs po.
All right. Thank you. And let us now have our extra. Can you do the extra, Sister Kate?
Sure po. To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. If you really enjoyed our show, don't forget to click like and share. And if you haven't subscribed yet to INCRadio, click the subscribe button below. See you next Saturday, and let's find out what happened next to our Bible characters. Stay tuned for Biblia ang sasagot po. Bye-bye po.
Hi, thank you. Biblia ang sasagot. Hi, thank you, Kuya. Thank you po.